And we're live. We're live again, guys. Here we go. Just going to wait for everybody to tune in, and then I would like everybody to come over. Hello, Katie Williams, Mimi, Savannah. So all your burning questions that you would like answered about coronavirus, we are going to be answering them. I have a trained coronavirus specialist who is going to be in an interview tomorrow. It's not going to be live, so I would like everybody to, if you're watching this right now, wherever you are in the world, I want everybody to know that we're all in this together. As always, let's stay united. Let's stay positive as much as we possibly can, and try our best to stay isolated as much as possible. Only going out for necessary things. I'm just going to give you a little update on the coronavirus stats, as I do this in every episode so far. So it is currently the coronavirus stats that have come in today is that the number of cases is currently at 378,492, 16,495 deaths, 101,000 recovered. The countries that are most affected at the moment are in China still, but Italy has been increasing daily, and it is so 81,000 in China, and Italy it's 64,000 almost. USA has had a rapid increase in new cases, so all thoughts to I know a lot of people are fans, but from America, Italy, all thoughts are with the people in these, specifically in the Lombardy region. I've seen some videos of people in Spain in a hospital in Madrid that are being left on the floor. I'm sure a lot of you saw that as well. But Germany has had a rapid increase, and Iran, France, South Korea, Switzerland, UK, Netherlands, and many more. Belgium has had a huge death toll increase as well. I would just like to first off say that I hope everybody's doing well. Is Canada on there as well? I don't know about Canada yet. Canada has increased 4 new deaths, but still fairly low on the list here of countries that are most affected. Portugal is rising, Sweden is rising, Brazil, Australia, Turkey. Everybody, no matter what country you're from, least affected, most infected, it's going to hit us all. And I would just like you all to be, on guard, and everybody just looking after yourselves, looking after your immune system. I'm not a doctor. Have I ever claimed to be a doctor. I think everybody suddenly has become an immunology expert since this has came out, just by watching the news and media. Try not to do that as much as possible. But we're going to have a little bit of a chat about things. If you could, before we do this, I would like everybody and anybody, if you can, to please like it up. Like up that video, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Canada, Ohio, we got lots of people here. So let's go and see. I've not actually read any of the comments yet. You've had a 5-year-old pass away from it. Wow. Okay, so we're going to read some of these. What's actually going to happen is you're going to ask some of your questions, because I have a guy who is a senior research fellow in global health, and he's based in clinical informatics research units and the faculty of medicine at a university. He has a background in infectious disease and epidemiology, number crunching, and one of the research areas is pneumonia. Also interested in neglected tropical diseases, particularly in West Africa, Ghana, and Togo. Less relevant to COVID-19, depends if you need to pad out an intro. In terms of COVID-19, in our research unit, we're currently developing some data analytics to support the NHS, so measuring their caseloads and things like that. So this guy is a very, very, he's on the front line. He knows a thing or two about what's going on, rather than a lot of us that think we do. This guy genuinely has a lot to, a lot of these kind of scientific-based questions and research questions. Please, guys. So please give us some of your questions, and they will be asked and answered by him tomorrow. Maybe I will just see. Okay. So you think the US may end like Italy with how people are acting? In LA, the recovery is lower than the deaths in the US somewhat. Okay, please shout out to all the frontline staff, absolutely to all the frontline staff that are absolutely giving up their time, their energy, and almost for a lot of people, they're actually putting their lives on the line. It's very, very dangerous job. Lung surgery, let's see. Actually, at least here where I am, they've cracked down hugely. They have a curfew, all essential business. Yep, that's actually happened here in the UK today as well. There's now strict laws just saying that you can't have parties of more than 2, I think. My mum had surgery last week. You have sisters for 14 days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So I know they said little kids won't get the symptoms that bad, but what about babies? They don't have much of an immune system. My daughter is 21 months old. Savannah, I can't answer that question, but I'll certainly run it past him. He isn't actually a doctor. He's called doctor something, but he isn't an actual clinician. So when it comes to this, it's basically just about the disease, how far it can spread, how long have we got, what's the kind of prediction on just how many more cases are there than we already know, those kind of questions. This is live right now, Buffy. Welcome. So let's see what else we've got here. Can probiotics and immune building help prevent the virus taking hold? Also, is flushing with warm liquids, as some suggest, the best way to flush it from the lungs? Fiona Watson, I would make sure that you're always checking with credible pages. There are a lot of false claims that are going around. But one of the questions that I have seen is that there was a correlation between the use of anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen, that it actually can make things worse. Now, that from listening to other doctors is that have been talking about it in different interviews, they've said that that isn't actually false accusations. There's definitely an argument for that. But honestly, guys, as I said, I'm not the doctor. Just keep on these questions coming, because tomorrow we're going to get a lot more answers from an actual expert, okay? A real expert, not just someone who sold Avon for a few weeks that just suddenly became has a doctorate in immunology that lives 2 streets along. Usually with the name Karen. I'm joking. If there are any Karens here, you guys get a hard stick. We have 36 likes, guys. That's pretty good going so far. So thank you, everybody. And I hope that you do enjoy these. These have been going on. This is the longest 6 days live streams in a row. We're going to keep it up. What about aspirin? I can't give any medical advice, guys. I'm just an entertainer. But I love you all. And what I can do is give moral support, and I can give you some psychological support and things that you can do to make sure that you are keeping healthy. I mean, this doesn't take a doctor to know this. There's some things that as citizens we should know, and that is always making sure to be drinking plenty of fluids. When it comes to pneumonia and lung infections in general, one of the household remedies that is most effective for treating that is fluids, water. Gatorade has been told that's been in use for a lot of places as well, but just making sure you're drinking plenty of water and your immune system is up to date. Plenty of vitamins, lemons, just making sure your immune system is as best as you can. There are ways. So what I would suggest is, instead of watching the stats, maybe you could actually do a little bit of self-research into a healthy lifestyle, how you can actually change it up during this process. Maybe you're indoors. I know a lot of you are restricted to you're going out and stuff like that, so exercise is at a minimum. Maybe you're just genuinely scared to go out into the public, and I don't blame you. You're not alone in that. I feel the very same. I am. That's why I was self-isolating before the whole thing came out. Are you going on to you now later? Yes, that could potentially happen. Fellow immunosuppressant medicine folks, take extra caution. Specifically, the people that are on the front line. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for the people that are on the front line, and they're not even well equipped. They're basically getting sent into their deathbed. It's absolutely horrible. And some of the gear and things that they've been given, there's cracks in them. not protected at all. Especially, I've seen some from Spain. A doctor in Iran, had actually put out an update on how he was doing. He actually died. So yeah, there are doctors or people that have trained their whole life in the medical industry, and this is actually taking them out. And I say that in such a horrible and negative way, not to panic you, but please do take it seriously. You know, it might, for most people, it is. From what I've read, it is very small symptoms, but you have to understand that if you're in an environment where there's more people that have it, it might actually just be, you know, just like how dangerous that is for the people that are having to risk their lives to look after these people. You have COPD and Tylenol and ibuprofen might worsen symptoms. I heard for sure ibuprofen could. Yeah, Italy showed that there were bodies piling up because the hospitals cannot handle it. Yeah. So guys, just keep the questions coming. I'm going to look at all of them at the end. And also don't forget to like it up. Every time we get to 100 likes, we'll do a kind of challenge. So let's try and do a little challenge tonight, as this isn't just all talking about the coronavirus. I want to have some fun and do some entertaining things. Maybe I could down a pint or something like that. I don't actually have any beers. But we'll see what you can come up with. So come up with some sort of challenge below, and we'll see which one we can do. And when we get to 100 likes, I will do it at near the end of the broadcast or whatever. Katie Williams, how am I doing anyway? I'm doing very good. I've been training hard, doing different exercises. Here's the exercise. I'll just show you the exercise I was doing today. So I was doing a light shoulder. Everything's been pretty light, you know, as I don't have access to the heavy weights yet, but I will be buying them. So I was doing some front raises with the kettlebell like this. So I have an 8 kilogram kettlebell front raises. Whoops. I did some sets of them. Then I moved on to these weights, which is, if you add them up, you have 14 kilograms. So these are 14 kilograms, and I was basically just doing shoulder press like that. Bring them down slowly, because if you're actually using lighter weights, sometimes you can actually make it more effective by bringing down the pace and the speed that you're doing it at, and that actually can, you know, that's actually very good for your muscles. So that's what I've been doing. So yeah, those kind of things, guys. I have new weights coming soon. Once they come, I'm going to be showing you them. Got like a weighted vest and stuff like that. Does exercising make you less depressed? For sure. It has been proven scientifically that exercise produces dopamine, which actually helps with depression. Dopamine is like your kind of hope. Dopamine is like hopamine. It gives you hope. It gives you purpose. It gives you that kind of feeling of, you know, if you think about your depression, one of the things I think about with my depression, if I ever get it, is I see it all as, it's not me, it's just chemicals. It's like, for example, maybe you have a really, really shitty meal and it's all acid reflux here. You're feeling like bloated and full and you're feeling like crap. You know that that's going to pass. So you know that these acid reflux or whatever is temporary, it's going to pass. So for me, I just treat that with my brain as well. You know, if you're putting bad things into your body, sure, you're going to get like a sore belly and all these kind of pains and stuff. Your skin's going to get worse. But everybody forgets that it does actually have an effect on the brain as well. So drinking plenty of water, if you're not drinking enough water, doing the exercises, seeing it as more chemical based rather than, you know, it's your thoughts or your past or all these things, that helps me. It's taking the human aspect out of it and just trying to see it as all seen as like that kind of way. So that helps me. You don't have any weights, what can I use instead? Your body weight you can use for if you're wanting to train if you're a guy and you want to train your upper chest, instead of just doing regular push-ups, you can actually do like the push-ups from up here. So you can actually go down like this, and do like I don't actually have the space here. You can go down like that and do it like that. So you're targeting your upper chest. You can also do like if you have ankle weights or something like that. Even if you don't have ankle weights, then you can do like leg raises. You can do just stretches. If you have like a yoga band, you could maybe get a yoga band and do some things like that. Attach your yoga band to your door handle and do some face pulls. That's good for your shoulders. Those are records. I have many records here. Okay, jugs of water you can use for your arm curls or milk. Just do some over the head press with your milk. Squats with them if you have a big milk, or some sort of like books, even if you're holding books or something like that. Yoga balls are good. Pull-ups for sure is a good one. Invest in a little pull-up bar. I would say the best overall exercise for your body is pull-ups. I would just say that's my go-to. That's the thing that I would say is really good, because you target everything with you up here, core and stuff like that. You look good and healthy. Thank you. I'm trying my best, especially with this going to be in the corona time period that we're in just now. I want to kind of do my best with that. What else we got? You sure will eat all the dough. I knew that it was you, Jake, as soon as I saw that the you sure will. Pilots is really good. You usually do planks. Planks are always good. My records purist. What genre of music do you collect the most? I don't actually collect them myself. I was lucky enough to stumble across them and acquire them. Huge record collection, but I do love records and they sound amazing. One toddler, but in this collection there's plenty jazz. There's nothing past the 1980s. There's nothing from the 90s. It's all pre-1980s. Lots of classical, lots of jazz, lots of 60s, 50s, all that kind of stuff. Do you ever do meditation? I do. And guys, if you want to actually go on the program that I'm doing just now, it's actually my friend's program. I'll put a link to that in the description. I've been doing it daily. He is absolutely amazing. He's called Andrew Johnson. He is world famous for doing these kind of online meditations and sounds. So he used to do them for tapes years ago. Maybe you've had one of them before, but he's one of my friends, and he's got a really, if you think my Scottish accent is cool, this guy, his voice makes me sound like a cat being, no, I'm not even going to go there. Just like something bad happening to a cat. For all the animal and cat lovers out there, I'm sorry. I don't want to put any bad thoughts into your mind. But we have 58 likes, by the way. 58. Can you see that? Also, I just want to shout out Josette Celeste. Josette actually is a fellow traveler, and she sent a donation through PayPal to my YouTube to help with my YouTube channel. That was so kind of you, and I really, really appreciate that, Josette. You are awesome, and that really, really is amazing, especially during these times when everybody's kind of worried about things like that. So selfless and very kind of you to do that. So honestly, shout out to Josette Celeste. Okay, so we have Texas here. We have New York here. You really appreciate these videos. Your accent is divine. Thank you. I try my best. I'm the bad guy. Okay, it was my pleasure. Keep up the dream. Amanda Irvin from California. Rebecca Claiborne Lewis. Hi, Daniel. Hi, everyone. Pennsylvania here. UK here. Hello from Edmonton. AB, Canada. Virginia here. Now, guys, tomorrow night isn't going to be a live. It's just going to be a repost, but it'll look like a live. So it's going to be a podcast with me talking to... I'm going to be talking to an actual specialist and a trained immunology expert. Okay, scientist, very, very clever guy, and his title is very impressive. And it's not just his title, but he's an actual specialist in coronavirus. and other things like pneumonia and neglected diseases. So please, with your questions, scientific questions on the virus, that would be maybe things like, I'll give you some ideas, some questions that people want to answer is, how likely is this to be similar to the Spanish flu? Are there comparisons to the Spanish flu with regards to the data and things like that? So yeah. 66 likes in 20 minutes. We're doing even better than last night. I think every day this live broadcast is going even better and better. And more people are tuning in, which is awesome to see. I would like some interactions. I would like some maybe people to come on but it's obviously with the social distancing that's harder. So we're just going to talk about things as much as possible and just like see where things go. I might actually invest in a little speaker so that the sound is a little bit better, maybe an extra light or something. Make it a little bit more professional. I know it just started off with the MacBook webcam. So I hope you appreciate this just starting something. Sometimes when you just start something, you don't compare. I know there are many different podcasts on here. There's many different podcasts on here that people love and enjoy. And I would like to just do my part to do my own little segment, and just as many of you people that come on here and show the love, keep on hitting that like button. It is amazing. Also, guys, if you want to be a patron, I have Patreon. It is Daniel Ewan Henderson on Patreon. Same name. Just if you go on Patreon, Daniel Ewan Henderson. And also, I have PayPal and I have a Cameo as well. So if you want a special shout out, just go to cameo.com or download Cameo, the app. What else do I do? I do live streams on Instagram. I do live streams on TikTok. I do videos and all these other cool things all over. If you've never seen my videos before, I've always done short and punchy videos that have a little kind of long-lasting effect on people, specifically girls. It's all just entertainment, and I just do it to please and make people happy. If you would, feel free. We're going to do some question times. Any questions that you've ever wanted to know about me, feel free to ask them down below. We're ready to do that now. I also go live on YouNow after this. So if you download YouNow, I'll be going live on there. This is just a little thing that we're doing. We're on to day 6. I think it's just a daily ritual that even if it's not about the views, I know that a lot of people want to do views and they put these kind of like clickbait titles. This isn't for that. This is just for the people that want to watch and the people that are that have been fans for years, or new people that want to just talk about shite. Yeah, you should go live on YouNow. Thank you. Daniel, are you going on tour when this is all over? Well, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what happens. Are you a trainer who prefers supplements or natural vitamins? Natural vitamins for sure. Supplements are called supplements because they're supposed to supplement the natural vitamins that you aren't getting in the day to make up and to bridge the gap. So supplements are supplements to bridge a gap. That's what my thoughts are on these things. And I'm not a trainer. Maybe I could just do like a personal training course, get my license and stuff, just so I can actually talk about things like this. Or maybe some sort of like nutrition course, just like a small one. Because I keep getting these thoughts that I'm not actually credible to give an opinion, not an opinion, but like to actually give advice. So I can only give an opinion. And so therefore I'm going to maybe start working on those kind of things. You love all my videos. They help my depression, self-esteem. Meal prep, that would be amazing. Meal prep, well, that's something I need help with myself. I also I would like to start a team. I think one of the things that I'd like to do at the end of this virus is actually start a team. So if you're watching these and if you're very good at editing, you have skills, maybe you're just wanting to be an intern and get some work experience and maybe join my team, then I would love a cameraman for sure, somebody who's competent at filming, maybe a little bit of editing. Maybe we can actually partner up and do some things. Maybe somebody that can organize things and events, somebody who's has also a background in sales with regards to making merchandise, because I've done merchandise before. It was okay. It was good. We made mistakes. We went in without any experience and just did our best. But if we have these kind of people that would, competent individuals that can join the team and just add, I can do a lot of videos but it's hard to do everything on my own. And so we can, instead of making that just like me, I'd like to actually start making cool things. Another thing that I would love to have is somebody that actually has experience working with charities and actually involved doing things with charities, and we can work on these things, because making content, then doing merchandise, doing everything all on my own is just impossible to do. And if we want it, with the kind of vision that I have for these channels, is obviously I want to start doing some charities, but sometimes I'm too scared to start doing that, because what happens if it all goes to, what happens if it all goes wrong and things get missing, and oh my goodness, all the stress is on me. So I want some people that are competent. So please hit me up with an email at danielhendersonbusiness@gmail.com, danielhendersonbusiness@gmail.com, and we will do some cool things together, hopefully. It would be preferable if somebody is from Scotland, as it would be good to have somebody locally that we can meet up and do that kind of thing. But if not, then we will just have to see. Okay, but thank you all so much for the support. We're going to really, really have a lot of cool things. This year isn't over. A lot of people, for you, it might feel like 2020 is over and done with, and you had big plans for this year, and now they're all not coming to plan. Everything's just sort of effed up. It's not, okay? This actually might be one of the things that makes you 10x your life, realizing that this few months of hardship will make us all appreciate just how privileged and lucky we were for a while, instead of being divided on silly things that were never going to really bother us. We are actually thrown into a situation where people are bothered, and we are and told that we need to be careful and that we could potentially be in danger. And shit has hit the fan. So guys, please realize how lucky we did have it for a while, and this is a wake-up call. It's interesting. I wouldn't say exciting in more a negative connotation. Exciting in a kind of like when someone says that someone is great but not in a good way. Exciting but not in a good way. It's certainly getting us thinking and on our toes, and it's actually incredible to see so many people actually obeying what's been told in order to wait out and minimize the collateral damage. I don't know if that's the right thing to say for this, but for further damage to society that could be devastating. Oklahoma is going crazy. You love giving to people and helping people. It makes me feel happy. Help people, show them love. New perspective. Yep. It's a self-reflecting time. Make sure to write stuff down. Document this time. Your granddad and granny had stories to tell you. Now you have stories to tell them, Now you can be the person that said, oh, you got it too easy. You had it too easy. I remember we were locked indoors for 12 weeks. We had to listen to this little Scottish guy. He was putting out these weird-ass videos talking about when we were old grannies, and I remember that. Who knows? Maybe people will find love. People are always reporting about the missed opportunities and the could have beens if it wasn't for this virus. The people that went out on a night out and could have met their love of their life if it wasn't for this virus. Well, think that you actually might realize what love is during this virus, and nobody actually mentions that the time that it waits from being apart from someone, where that love grows stronger, just like the romantic stories like Dear John and what's the other one, The Notebook, and all these movies that you watch where the guy goes off to war, they didn't have any access to internet and all these things, and they wrote letters to each other. this is a time where you just got to embrace it and go through it. Mental health is going to be hard because we're animals. We want to be out in the wild. We want to go out and do things and meet people, meet different tribes. We're all chimpanzees, all looking to go and meet other chimpanzees. And that's a good book, by the way. If you ever want to read a good book on neuroscience, The Chimp Paradox is a very good one. Chimp Paradox, it's called, guys. It's really good for mind management. It's called The Book About Mind Management, and that really helps you a lot with putting everything into perspective. Okay, being alone is definitely harder for this, yes, but it will pass, guys. It will. I'm lucky to be alive. Yes, I'm thankful. I'm blessed. I'm alive. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. You're here, Frankie. Frankly, Frankie. This too shall pass, of course. Any more questions, guys? Ask me any questions about me that you would like to know, and I'll answer them. Maybe when we get to 100 likes, we can do something fun as well. Okay, my family are all well. We're all good. Seen a news article. A preschooler was selling drops of sanitizer to his fellow students. Wonder where he learned it from. Some people have just got entrepreneur born into them. It's a real entrepreneur is just born into you. Do I like video games? Yes, but I don't really watch so many anymore. Who are my heroes? Some of my heroes are a lot of like sporting talents over the years, but probably one of the biggest sporting heroes was Muhammad Ali, and I also loved. Believe it or not, I used to look up to Conor McGregor a lot, and it was because he did a lot of the law of attraction. But I would say Tyson Fury is actually really good now. Tyson Fury, I've been watching a lot. He actually came through a dark time and lost a lot of the weight and size that he'd built up from self-neglecting after from hitting depression after his big wins. But I like Tyson Fury right now. Tyson Fury is an absolute living legend. All the usual people that you read about. I like Gandhi. I like Martin Luther King. Casey Neistat. I love Casey Neistat. As a creator, I've always watched Casey Neistat and thought that he was just an amazing guy. Am I a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer? No, I'm not. My dream goals in life are, well, one of them is just a kind of to go and visit 100 countries, but that's just a number game. That's just like whatever. But I'd like to say that I've been to 100 countries, but actually, more importantly, what's what you do in the countries that make the countries better. Another big goal of mine is to be able to say that I've helped and spoken to billions of people worldwide, if not through me, but through a charity or something that I've created, a movement that I've created, something that I've done that can actually help affect millions and millions of people worldwide. That's the kind of thing I'd like to do. Whether it's through a speech, whether it's through something I create, like maybe I create a TV show one day, or maybe I create a book someday, or something like that. That's one of my goals, is to be able to make something, create something that can last and for a generation, and people can read back and it helps them. Maybe it's through a story of something bad that's happened to me. Maybe not enough bad has happened to me yet. Maybe I've just got a lot to go through. But I'd love to do public speaking. I've always wanted to do public speaking, and I'd just like to, grow several businesses and just enjoy working hard until as long as I can. I love working, and I love helping people. You do that for women when you speak positive. Thank you. That's really nice. I'd like to do a little bit more though. I would like to do more and more. Entertaining people. Maybe do some live stand-up comedy sometime. I don't know. We'll see. It's a shame when you're not funny though. Jokes. I know I'm funny. Look what you're doing now. Exactly. We'll see. My little coronavirus quarantine live chat could speak to billions. See if this goes viral and one day I've got like 20 billion views on these. I'll be laughing so hard. Are you on Twitch? No, I'm not. I'm not. Guys, we are at 80 likes. What are we going to do for when we get to 100k? You're naturally funny, stop lying. It depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I don't think I'm being funny and I'm having a rant and I'm being serious. I'm being deadly serious, and that's when most people find me funny. Is when I'm just being ridiculous about a small thing. McGregor's good. Sing. What inspires you? How do you like during a live feed? How do you like during a live feed? Actually, I'm sure there is a little like button you can see somewhere. Can you do no money challenge? Team up with YouTuber vlogger Simon Wilson. I would love to do that. Actually, that's something I've actually thought about doing. I was thinking about doing it in my hometown of Glasgow. Doing a Glasgow with no money, and I've actually, that's kind of cheating though, because I know some of the things, I've actually planned them all out what I would do. One of the things I would do is yeah, there's a lot I would do in Glasgow. I know a lot of ways to get free things. Cinnamon challenge is out of the equation. I'm not doing any cinnamon challenges. Let's see. When you're having an argument and they're just laughing, yeah, that's the kind of person I am. But then it gets really serious, and then everybody's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm the fuck down, Daniel. And I'm like, I can't. You looked everywhere for that dang button. Oh, poor Andrea. It's all right. What do you think about these ancestry DNA tests, genealogy travel? I think it's all bullshit. I don't care if I'm like 0.004% Trinidadian. You know, I don't care if I'm like 80% Swedish. I mean, technically, I'm a Viking descent. I'm of Viking descent. Henderson, son of Hender. I want to be an inventor. Yeah, I want to invent a little machine that can just make everybody fuck off. Oh wait, they already invented that. Vikings are cool. Yes, Vikings. Actually, Vikings were awful. Vikings were horrible. Same with pirates. Pirates were fucking awful. I think most of the great kind of like pillagers of the world are glorified, but they're horrible. The pirates, the Vikings, man, they used to be awful. Have you seen the show Vikings? No, I've watched a little bit of it, but I'll tell you what I was watching. Right, what is it? The Tiger King. The Tiger King on Netflix. Oh my goodness, that's juicy. That is so juicy. Woof. Has anybody watched it yet? The Tiger with the guy Joe Exotic. Whoa, that's crazy. Full of twists and turns. Yeah, I need to get Disney Plus. It came out in the UK today, just today. the UK got Disney Plus, so I'm going to be getting stuck right into that. You'll all be like, where did the coronavirus quarantine videos go? And I'll come out like fucking Noah from the Ark, and I'll be like shriveled up into a million like this, and I'll be like, guys, I've just been on the Disney Plus for this time. I'm sorry, I just love it so much. It'd be like a fucking Noah character with no animals. Noah must have looked like an absolute junkie when he came off that boat. Oh no, he wouldn't have. You know why? Because he had so many animals. Yeah. I was thinking, oh, he's going to be so malnourished. But then you think, wait, didn't he have a whole boat full of animals? What did he do for water? They released Frozen 2 months early to help with everything going on. You'll say sorry, this is the way. Mandalorian is the best. Vermin 2 needs to hurry up and come out. Lol. We've binge watching Disney, watching Aladdin right now. Good for you. Aquaman, nice one. Stuck indoor for 3 months, but I'm going to have an amazing tan after. How are you going to have an amazing tan if you're stuck indoors? Or have you got a sunbed in your house or something? Do you have a bucket list? Yeah, just the usual. A lot of the kind of same stuff. I want to go to Machu Picchu. Really want to go up Machu Picchu, and I want to get see it at sunset. I remember watching it in The Simpsons one day, and Lisa goes on a little voyage to Machu Picchu, and I was just like, oh my god, I want to go there so bad. Machu Picchu, if you don't know, is the Inca city in the mountains, city in the sky, the Inca Trail. Really, really good. Oh, self-tan. Why do you need self-tan if you're in the house yourself? That's what I want to know. Who are you trying to impress? Oh yeah, you have a boyfriend, don't you? And you should come see us very soon, as you're able. Well, if travel is not disrupted in the next few months, then maybe after, and we will go and visit Jake and Sue in Texas. It's got to be done. I've just been doing so many different workouts all day, every day. He's going to see me, and I'm going to be like, you're going to be like, Daniel got jacked. Or with my body type, I'll probably just get veiny, very veiny. Very veiny and a little bit smaller. That's pretty much what's going to happen. Funny thing is, she's doing fake tan and I'm still more tan than her. It's like prison body time. Don't forget leg day. Don't you worry, guys. I've just ordered a squat rack. So I'm actually going to be doing legs more. I'm going to be doing leg day every day. My hairstyle is closed down, so I cut my own hair. It looks good. I'm just going to go full on, just keep it growing. It might get a bit bushy, but I'm just going to keep it going and see what's happening. Handstands. Jake's wanting to take me to eat. Guys, if we could, we're at 84 likes. If we could get to 100 likes, that would be amazing. Amazing. So, rumor has it, if you like it up, there's a challenge happening at 100k. 100 likes. 100 cakes. You need to visit Hawaii. Hawaii is, Jurassic Park fan here. Massive Jurassic Park fan. Want to go there. I also remember Flipper when I was a wee boy. And I used to always think, where is that? That's a dream. They called him Flipper, Flipper, faster than lightning. Turn hobo here. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Daniel, have you seen Return of Oz on Disney Plus? I have seen that actually. Daniel, you and me should eat all foods. Let's do it. All foods, all day. Love to go to Australia. You preferred Free Willy. Return to Oz is awesome. 87 likes, guys. Only 13 more to go, and then we will do a challenge. Okay. We'll see how many records I can balance on my head. Okay. And then every day we'll see if I can do more. What else am I going to do? I've only got records in this room. What am I going to do? How many wardrobes can I stack on my head? Whoa, he's got 3 today. Woo! Sing. I ain't singing. Chili challenge. Don't have any chili. Do you have any pets? No, but I do have, except from the one that's under my bed. Oh, what did I say that? So sorry about that. Shut the fuck up in there. Okay, right. I think there's a kettle on, something like that. Anyway. Do you like Joey on Friends? I love Joey on Friends. You've gone nuts. I know, guys. It's going to be like day 24 in quarantine, and I'm going to be sitting there going, I'm happy. Oh, fuck. Oh. This just whacked my back. Or I just whacked it. Okay. I just want to come out. So I'm bisexual and non-binary. My pronouns are they/them. Alex, well done. I'm proud of you. Ouch. Well done I'm proud of you for coming out. Is this what isolation does to Daniel? Are you kidding me? This is me quite, what's it called? What's the word? Sedated. Guys, we're at 89 likes. Fantastic. Look at my wee hair going. Look. 89 likes. We're nearly there. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's do it, guys. Let's get. Oh, we got 91. Absolutely amazing. Dobby should whip and Nene. Okay, let's do some impressions, right? But first off, I want to try something. Okay, impressions time. Dobby will have to punish himself most grievously for coming to see you, sir. Bad Dobby! Bad Dobby! Dobby has come to protect, even if he does have to shut his ears in the oven door. Do Gordon Ramsay impression. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Okay. So, I just want to say I'm Gordon Ramsay. I'm here today to critique your cooking skills. And all I want to say before we eat is for what we are about to eat, may the Lord make us truly not vomit. Fuck off. You trying to kill me? You trying to fucking kill me? What is that? This lamb is so undercooked, it's following Mary to fucking school. Why, hey, Scoop? I'm not that good at Shaggy. I could get better at it. Let's see what else we got. I can do... Well, hello there, dear. It's Oot and I, Doubtfire, dear. I'm a hip old granny who likes to bebop, dance till you drop. Danny! What else have we got? What other impressions can I do? Hyacinth Bouquet. Mrs. Brown. I'm not that good at Mrs. Brown. Liam Neeson taken. I need to work on that one as well. Valley Girl. Can you do a really exaggerated Highlander accent? Highlander. Well, for sure I could get... I got off the boat last night. I was actually over to Arran, and I took up a little bit of the weather was quite breezy. And so we walked out onto the platform, and all of a sudden the waves were crashing and crashing, and it was a fucking disaster. It was a fucking disaster about to happen. And so I started to go fucking crazy up in there. And I'm up in that cabin 24 hours a day sometimes. Fucking riding the ship, going fucking crazy like. Sherlock Holmes, can't do that. Alex the Lion, what's your go-to drinking song? Don't know. Daniel, what do you want to accomplish in life before you die? Do you ever plan to marry or have? Of course, yeah. All that jazz. Star Trek. Can Mrs. Doubtfire sing Watch Me Whip? Well, watch me whip! Watch me nee. Nah, I don't know. George Bush. I can't do George Bush. Let me see. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Scotty from Star Trek. Thank you for all the likes. We only need 7 more and we will be at 100 likes. Richard Nixon. I can't do Richard Nixon. I'm not American, I'm not really that well educated, and I certainly haven't really even thought to even learn how to do Richard Nixon, but I know who Richard Nixon is and I know some of the things and whatever. Hey, Harry, old buddy, old pal. I used to do Jim Carrey all the time. Yeah. Can you do one of your American accents? I don't know. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Isn't that special? There's an American accent I've been trying to perfect, and it's the kind of like I'm the leader of the leader of a kind of wait. There's a guy who does the not impressionist, the minimalist. So there's these guys that are the minimalists, and I've been trying to perfect the accent of that guy. He's like got a kind of like, well, so I'm from a little town down in near Alabama. No, wait, it's a bit different with that. Bit different. Let me think. There's another one. It's the same kind of accent as the guy that's from the Tiger King. So I want to learn how to do that accent because it's a class accent, right? I'll play the voice of the guy, and then we'll try and see if I can do it. Okay, minimalist. Okay, this guy.
But I've been thinking about going back to a daily journal. Period. I'll sign it with your name, Ryan.
What else we got?
We got Jennifer. Jennifer says, I'm looking forward to your meetup in Salt Lake City on Friday. I love the details. I totally manifested this week.
I totally manifested
this. Details coming soon.
No, he's not that good. Wait, let me see. The tiger. Wait. King Tiger. King Tiger. Let's see. King, is it Tiger King? I can't even remember. Let me see. I need to find this guy's name because he's got a really good voice and I want to learn how to do it. It's a really cool name. No, can't find them. Anyway, guys, I'm back. We are back. You love Alan Rickman.
Hogwarts is going to be a different place this year. After Harry Potter. Harry Potter is my favorite student. I love him. I actually have a little bit of a fetish for him.
Message from the Darksiders. Surrender you must or die you will. Kermit. The other day, Miss Piggy, she cheated on me with Tiny Tim. I really miss Miss Piggy, but I just couldn't deal with her anymore. She tried to cheat on me. She used to hit me and abuse me. And then I just kind of started to, I just realized my worth, and I just got out of there. You shouldn't ever go with a toxic girl or Piggy. You knew I did, Kermit. I did not do, Kermit. I have standards, you know. I've got standards. Freedom for Kermit. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hot dog. Goofy Goober. We got 99 likes, guys. Come on, one more like and we will be. If we can get there before the hour mark, that would be fantastic. Fantastic, guys. That would be absolutely fantastic. Big love to y'all. What if Kermit isn't a frog but a toad? I don't know. 100 likes. Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for that. I'm a good singer. When did I ever sing? I have never sung. Agnes Nutter. Thank you, guys, for the 101 likes. Now, this has been a fun broadcast. I'm enjoying this. you're glad I stopped drinking. How do you know it's not vodka? How do you know? But anyway, with regards to the coronavirus, I know we went off topic and we started doing impressions and things. I just want everybody to know that tomorrow is a more serious video. It's going to be an interview with me and an immunologist, a guy who specializes in coronavirus, pneumonia, and neglected tropical diseases in West Africa. So any more questions would be great. Please give us a little. What to do is comment it after the broadcast so you can come back on and watch this video again. And yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. You guys have always, as always, been so kind, so loving, and just loyal as hell. And I hope that everybody through this coronavirus time, everybody's staying safe, hydrating, getting their immune systems up, and just try not to panic too much. You know, this is going to pass. I hope that it passes in a way that so many of us escape it and it doesn't affect any of us. I hope that there's the death toll goes down. I know that it is going up and it will go up, but I want it to, you know, hopefully it comes to a pause and a halt and slows down and we can get back to life as normal. And you know, we're not all stuck indoors for longer than necessary. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like the ice. Ask if the virus will mutate. Well, that's one of the questions that we're all going to get onto. Does he think that Paris isolation? What does he think? What Paris in isolation is going to work? Well, it's not just Paris that's in isolation. I mean, the UK is now in isolation as well. A lot of the places in Europe are in isolation, and we're only allowed one family member allowed to go out and get shopping once a week. I think it is, or once a day exercising, something like that. All bars and everything are all closed down. What time will the video be on? What video? The video tomorrow will be on roughly around the same time. I'm going to be interviewing the guy at around 6 p.m. UK time, so anytime after that, but hopefully, well, anytime after 7, I'll give it like an hour. So it might be 9 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. till 1 a.m. around about that time UK time. So yeah, I'll see you all soon. Okay. Yes, I'm going straight on to YouNow right now. So if you want to come over and follow my YouNow broadcast, it will be on and live, and we will have some just fun on there. Okay. Love you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe.